As you've probably noticed, the online business world is undergoing a massive change. The Dubai living, Rolex wearing, pathological overpromising gurus are being replaced by semi-ugly ex-gamer turned value business nerds. Just regular people like you and me, who are a little bit weird. And I don't know about you, but I am freaking excited about this because honestly, it has never been easier to make a really good income online just doing what you love. And I know this to be true because in the past 3 months, I made over $60K a month without scamming people, without having to overpromise things, with actually delighting my customers. And in this video, I want to show you step by step how in 2025, you can literally build a simple online business that actually helps people. And you can actually sleep at night because you won't be lying and you won't be ethically scamming people. So I'm excited. Quick disclaimer though, is there is no sales pitch in this video. I'm not going to teach you SMA or drop shipping or whatever. I'm just going to show you a simple path that anyone can follow with any business model to make some good money online. I'm not talking about millions, okay? I just mean literally make up to like 10, 20K a month comfortably and just have the ability to do what you want, man, to actually make a change in your life that you want to make. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this in the next few minutes. Let's get right into it. And then I'm actually gonna show you how I use these exact steps and kind of give you examples from my exact journey, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing is personal evolution. You see, the information age is upon us, right? The amount of new information that comes into the world every single second, we can't even fathom it so much. It's like trillions of just data points coming into the world every single second. And the issue is we don't have enough time as humans to sift through the information to find what is applicable to our problems and will help us in our life. And so what we must do is we must go on a personal evolution journey to find the right information, to like kind of evolve in our life, to become a better person, to solve problems, and then share that with others. But it all starts with personal evolution. And so the first thing you need to understand is you need to have a goal or problem set for your life. This doesn't have to be big. You don't have to become the president. It could just be get bigger shoulders. Or it could just be finding your niche. Or it could just be how to write an email welcome sequence that does really well. Or it could just be how to color correct skin tones on a video. You just need to have some sort of tangible goal, some kind of transformation that you want to make, and you need to set this in stone. That is step one, is you must set a personal evolution goal. And we're going to talk about why that's important in the following steps. But I highly advise you to take 15 minutes. You can even pause the video right now. Those of you who are overachievers, like action takers, pause the video and think, what is a transformation I want to make in the next 6 to 12 months that's going to be valuable to me? Whether it's to lose 5 pounds or to get in better cardiovascular shape. That's what I'm trying to work on. Or whether it's learning how to kick a curveball with a soccer ball. Like just pick any transformation. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't have one, that's false. You're a human being. You seek to do things that benefit you. So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? What goal, what transformation do you want to make? Just pick it. And honestly, the smaller the better. Because you just want to start small. If you're trying to promise people the world, it's not going to happen if you've not accomplished the world, right? You're not Elon Musk. We're not Alex Ramosi. Just start with something very small. Pick a transformation you want to make it tangible, make it specific. Move on to step two. Step two is resource creation. So when you have this goal in mind, you have this end state that you want to be at, this dream situation, whether it be small or big, you need to start creating resources that will help you get this transformation, help you solve this problem. So you have a goal, you have a problem. Now you need to start working towards this goal. And as you're working towards it, you're going to come across information, like we just talked about, that's going to help you get to this goal. You need to create resources, create Notion template databases, create checklists, create habit trackers, create actual physical things, just whatever you must do, you need to create resources that help you solve this problem. And what it's going to do is, first, it's going to help you solve the problem. But two, you're going to be able to leverage these resources down the line to make a lot of money at scale. And once again, I'm going to show you guys examples at the end of this video of exactly how I did all this, if it seems a little bit complicated. But just remember, set a personal evolution goal, a specific tangible outcome, and then start creating resources. Start trying to solve the problem and create things. And 99% of what you create will not be useful, honestly. But by creating all those useless things, you'll finally make the version, you'll make the addition, the whatever, that's actually going to be useful and actually help you solve that problem. And you're going to be like, wow, this is actually really useful. And I know this to be true. I've created a million different templates and Notion things and just a whole lot of useless stuff in my life. But by making that useless stuff, I figured out how to make something that's actually useful. And then those are the things that are going to make you a lot of progress and a lot of money down the line. So personal evolution, set that goal, and then resource creation. Start trying to create things to solve your problem and reach that goal. Number 3, journey documentation. People spend trillions of dollars each year watching movies. People love stories. And your life is a story. Especially when you've set this goal and you've started working towards it. You're on a journey. And what you need to do is you need to document your journey. I don't care how you do this, by the way. It could be on YouTube, it could be on Instagram, it could be on Twitter, it could be on LinkedIn, any kind of social media platform. You just need to publicly document your journey. And what that's going to do is it's going to inspire others, and you're going to start to build a following without doing anything sleazy, without selling, without doing all that garbage, just by showing your own life. And people fall in love with your story, your journey, because it inspires them. And you're going to find a lot of people who are just like you, who are on that same journey. And they're going to be very glad that you're documenting it. You're going to start building an audience. And guys, when I say audience, it doesn't have to be more than 100 people. Even if you have 100 individuals who are just following what you're doing and being inspired by your story, isn't that worth it? Like, that's a whole auditorium of people. Just because they're online doesn't mean they're not real. They're real humans. This video might get like 200, 300 views. But I remind myself every day that that is 300 real individuals. And if my videos actually have value, then man, this is so worth my time. And I'm always going to stick with it and stay consistent because I want to help. So personal evolution, then start creating resources, and then journey documentation, right? So as you start working towards that goal, as you start making resources, talk about that. Talk about what you're doing online. Don't show people what to do yet. Just talk about what you're doing. Show your failures. Be honest, be a real human, and you're going to start developing a following of people just like you who want to solve that problem as well. It's going to be amazing. Number 4 is public accomplishments. So as you start working towards this goal, no matter how big or how small, you're going to start making progress. If you keep creating resources, if you keep documenting the journey, you're going to make progress towards this goal. And as you make progress, you need to share those accomplishments publicly. You need to make short videos saying, wow, I can't believe this finally happened. I've been working out for 12 weeks now, and I've added, half an inch to my shoulders. I've always wanted to have big shoulders. Like, just document your accomplishments publicly. That's going to give you credibility and authority. And also it's going to add to the story of your life that you're documenting already. And people are just going to love you for it. They're going to love to see your accomplishments and be inspired by that. That one's pretty simple, but you can't skip it. What you're doing is you're creating a storyline online of your real life, and people are going to love it. They're going to connect with it like crazy. Number 5, offer creation. Now, this is where things start to get fun, but this is where everyone messes it up. Okay, this is where people become those over-promising gurus. This is where people feel bad and feel unethical about what they're doing. This is the step where you must pay attention to. So you've set this personal evolution goal, this journey ahead of you. You've started creating resources to actually get yourself towards that goal, to solve that problem and achieve the goal you want. Then you've started documenting that entire journey on some kind of social media, documenting it publicly for everyone to watch. Then you've started actually accomplishing things. So now you've accomplished that goal. You've made some kind of progress towards it. Now is when you want to create an offer. Offer creation. Most people think when they sell stuff that they are selling stuff. But you're not selling things. You're not selling a program or coaching or whatever. What you're selling is a transformation. You are selling the transformation that you just went through. And when you only sell people what you have already gone through, and you know you can help them get there because it's exactly what helped you do it, that's when people actually get results from your products. That's when you don't feel like an unethical guru who's over-promising things. This is why you must start with personal evolution, because every guru that you can't stand, they just kind of skip this step. They just start promising people things that they haven't done. That's why we've done all this in order. Because if you set that goal, you start creating resources to help you solve that problem, you're documenting it publicly, which means you're going to get a lot of people who also have that problem following you and looking for advice, and then you actually achieve the goal publicly, so now you have authority, you have proof. Now that is when people are like, hey, can you help me? Can you share with me those resources? Can you coach me through it? Can you do whatever? And that's when it's time for you to create an offer. But like I said, you're not selling a resource or a product, whatever. You're selling a transformation. So what you need to do is you need to create something, pretty much just a roadmap, using the information that you've synthesized on your journey. Create a roadmap someone can follow step by step to get that goal that you did. So let's say that you got big shoulders. Finally, what you could do is you could create the specialized workout program that you followed to actually get big shoulders. You could show them like all the best workouts, like make videos of all the workouts so they know exactly how to do it. You can actually coach them, review their form. You can have them send you live like videos. You can create meal plans to help them eat enough protein. You can create any kind of like, you see what I'm saying? Is like as you solve this problem for yourself, you can use those resources to then help other people solve that problem, which means you're creating real value in the world. You're helping real people. Whether it be kicking a knuckleball with football or soccer ball, right? You can record people. You can show them the exact form they need. You can show them the right cleats to buy. You can show them how to practice, the practice routine. You can show them videos in slow motion of you kicking it. You can review their videos in slow motion every single week. Like if you solve a problem for yourself, you can sell that problem at scale using technology of the internet to make a lot of money online. You don't have to want to become one of these Dubai like millionaires, guys. You don't have to do that. You can sell a simple product and make 10K a month. I know because I sell a simple product, or at least I used to, and it was doing 20K a month without me doing anything. And the results were insane. People absolutely loved it. And so you don't have to try to hit 100K a month like you see people like me trying to do. You don't. You can just make 10K a month, solving a simple, specific problem. Because here's the thing. Due to the internet, the world is connected now. So we used to be weird. The people learning how to do a perfect knuckleball was 1 in 100,000, right? Like not many people in your town even cared about soccer or football. And the people that did were not obsessed enough to actually want to learn how to do this specific shot. But now, because we can connect to the entire world, all those weirdos are easy to find. It's connected. And you can sell them a solution to their problem that they really care about. They give you money, and they're ecstatic because you solved their problem and you got money. And using the leverage of technology, you can do this in a way that you don't spend a lot of time on it. So you're making a lot of money with not a lot of time. It is absolutely insane. But it all has to be around offer creation. So like I said, sell the transformation. Tell people, I can help you go from A to B. And then create all the resources, compile all the resources that you used, think about what they're going to need to actually reach this goal, and then sell that to them. That's it. It is that simple. But just because it's simple, I don't want you to miss the essence of what I'm saying here. You are selling a transformation, and you have to actually do everything you possibly can to ensure they get this transformation. And if you're doing that, you will solve a problem for people in the real world, and they will be very, very happy about it, and you will make money. Now, 6, the last step, okay, which is very important in order for you to keep making money, is market servitude. So what happens is a lot of people get their first taste of building a product and selling it to their audience. So they built this amazing audience. They were super honest and authentic. Then they built an offer and product, and they sold something for the first time, and they got that rush of dopamine as they saw orders coming in, and they start selling out. And by selling out, I mean that they stop providing value to their audience. They just keep making all these salesy type videos. This might be like the kind of video you thought this would be, just by the intro. But hopefully it's the opposite, right? You must serve your market. You cannot continue to make all this content that just sells them. You can't, because over time that will not work. What you must do is serve the market and solve their problems. So for instance, if you are marketing to people trying to learn how to kick the perfect soccer kick, then make content that actually helps them. Think about all the other problems they have in their life. Like how to get in shape, how to get in better conditioning for soccer, how to pass correctly, how to sprint faster. Think of all the small problems that are also in their life and make content to just serve them. What that's going to do is it's going to attract the right people who also have the problem that you solve, that you exchange for money. And you're gonna never lack customers. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be a billionaire, right, or a millionaire just by doing organic content. I'm not. But you can make good money actually serving people and having customers that love you and are so thankful for your products. And I can tell you, as someone who's gone through this transformation, it is the best feeling in the world when someone buys your stuff, it solves their problem, and it changes their life. There is no better feeling. And there's guys right now who are overpromising and selling out, making way more than I am. And yeah, sometimes that sucks. You think, man, I could just sell out and just make a ton of freaking money. But then you realize that it's not about the money. Because what are you going to do if you're lonely in a Ferrari and everyone hates you and your reputation is shot and you never actually solve people's problems? That's not a good end situation. So now what I want to do is I want to walk you through these 6 steps and exactly how I followed them and give you real examples from my life of how I'm making over $60K a month doing this exact same process so that you can just kind of copy it with whatever your problem is and go make some money. So like I said, first is personal evolution. Second is resource creation. 3 is journey documentation. 4 is public accomplishments. 5 is offer creation. And 6 is market servitude. So let's get right into it. So first is personal evolution. So I came across this skill of copywriting, and I wanted to be an amazing copywriter. I wanted to make $10K a month with copywriting. That was my goal. Now, yes, this is a pretty big goal, but I've been in the online game for around 3 years now, and this is something that I really knew that I could do if I just really went hard at it. So my goal was to make $10,000 a month as a copywriter. That was my personal evolution. That's what I had to do. And so the next thing is I started creating resources. I would read 20 copywriting books in a month. I would add all the notes to a Notion library. I would then make checklists for my own copy. I would then make outreach scripts and templates. I would make all of these like sales page templates, sales page databases, email databases. I would study great copy from other great copywriters and break it down and create these breakdown pages. So I would create resource after resource trying to solve my own problem. I wasn't even considering selling this stuff in the future. I was just trying to solve my own problem. And so I created resources that would help me do that. So that was resource creation. 3 is journey documentation. So what I started doing is as I began to learn more and more about copywriting, I documented my entire journey. I would show people the stuff I was learning. I would show people the skills I was picking up. I would show people as I started to get clients what I was doing for those clients. I made a video on how this email sequence made my client $36,000. Then I would show every single one of my emails. Complete transparency. Not gatekeeping anything. Just documenting my journey. There were no how-tos. It was just I was just showing people what I was doing. And then 4 was public accomplishments. So sure enough, after a couple months of really grinding, I hit $10,000 per month. And I made videos like celebrating that in the moment. Like as soon as I hit 10K, I grabbed my phone and just recorded it and showed people my raw emotion, feeling of hitting that goal. And so what that did, by documenting my journey in public and by creating resources and just showing them to people, and by showing them my accomplishments, I developed a good following of like 1,000 people who really loved my journey. They cared about me, and they also wanted to do what I had done. And so then what I did is I created an offer and say, I will help you sign 1 to 3 copywriting clients, guaranteed. Notice how this is a transformation. I'm not selling them a coaching or a course or product. I'm selling them a transformation. And I added a guarantee on it where they were guaranteed to get the result, or I would give them their money back, right? This is legally binding with a contract. So now people in my audience who had like money to invest and wanted to kind of cheat code their way through this journey and have someone help them who's actually done it, right? They could pay me for coaching. I would coach them through the transformation. And the results were insane. I mean, like I said, this is not a sales pitch, okay? Like, I don't want you to buy my stuff. Just go down and look at the testimonial videos in the link in the description for my product. And you can see what your testimonials need to look like. People's lives actually need to be changed. But notice how I created an offer, a transformation. It wasn't become a master copywriter. It was sign 1 to 3 copywriting clients, guaranteed. It was specific. It was beneficial. It was tangible. And it was something that I had actually done. That's the difference. That's the difference between a guru and someone who's actually providing value to the market. Number 6, market servitude. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I continue to make valuable videos for my audience, hopefully solving their problems for completely free, wanting nothing in return than just to add value to the marketplace. Because I know over time, that is what matters. And that's how people trust you, right? If I solve your problems in these videos for free, you'll want me to help you solve bigger problems and actually pay me money. And so it's all about just serving the market. And it all comes back to what I believe to be true from the Bible, which is like, I don't know if you can see it, but it says, glory to God. Jesus came not to be served, but to serve. And if Jesus came, the creator of the universe, and served us by dying on the cross for our sins, then how much more am I supposed to serve people, right? And so hopefully this video has served you. What I want you to do is I want you to put in the comments right now an action step that you're going to do based on this information that I've synthesized and given to you, okay? So put in the description right now your action step. Maybe even line out all the 6 steps and talk about what you're planning on doing. Or better yet, just write down step 1, your personal evolution. What is the specific, tangible goal that you're going to work towards and solve in the next 6 to 12 months? Anyways, hope this helps you guys. Love y'all, and I'll see you guys later.